Yes, I know. Sit down and listen to these words. Let me pull out my church rag and wipe my face. I'm sweaty. Let me speak some truth unto you. Hey, yo. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. This is Words with Ali. I'm your host, Ali Seavright. And this week's episode, I'm going to say some words on routine. But more specifically, staying consistent. Now, I'm kind of recording this a little bit early. Today's Canada Day, and I'm not exactly celebrating. Although I'm thankful for being here and the opportunities given to me living in this country, I still am kind of feeling ways, about the whole thing. No country's perfect. But, motherfuckers gotta be accountable for the atrocities and whatnot. So you might hear fireworks in the background here and there. But, consistency has been something that has eluded me constantly throughout my life. I don't think there's anything that's been consistent other than the fact that I'm still breathing. Haven't been consistent with work, haven't been consistent with friends, relationships, just like keeping up with a lot of things, like even just basic shit I'm not consistent with. Like sleep. My sleep has been fucked up for years. Sometimes I go to sleep at 10, wake up at 5. That's okay. Sometimes I go to sleep at 3 and wake up at 5. That's not okay. I don't know why I keep waking up at 5 a.m. It feels like shit, but literally doesn't matter what time I go to sleep. I'm just up at 5. My body has been programmed to be up at 5, and then I'll just lay in my bed. I'll just lay in my bed until 7 and then start my day. But I'll say it wasn't until recently that I found out how important it is to have specific routines that you do on a daily basis and staying consistent with those routines in order to have just more stability. Because even just eating like a similar, I'm not saying the exact same thing every day, just eating a similar breakfast really plays a huge role in just like getting your shit lined up. And I mean that figuratively and kind of literally. If you have a consistent breakfast and you know what you're eating every day for your breakfast, you can kind of schedule your shits. I know it's kind of weird because like when I was watching that show Big Bang Theory, that motherfucker had like a bathroom schedule, and he's talking about, oh yeah, you gotta take a shit this time because I'm gonna take my shit at this time. It's like, how you timing your shits like this? Consistent routines of eating the same shit. There's no deviation from the game plan. You know what's gonna happen. If you eat oatmeal at 8 p.m., you know that shit gonna be hitting you at 7 a.m. Be bricked up. Fiber. And that's another thing. Get some fiber in your life. Why the fuck y'all ain't eating fiber? I know some of y'all ain't eating fiber. Yeah, eat some the tofu and whatnot. But you need some fiber too. That shit, kind of stabilizes the the colonical mixtures in your bowels. I don't even know if that's a thing, but something going something gonna pop off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get some fiber in you. Cause even just having like a set of vitamin supplements to take with your meals really has a huge benefit. I didn't know this, like omega 3s, B12s, vitamin D. Vitamin, hey y'all, get some D in your life. Put some D in your body. Without vitamin D, you can't even fucking absorb the nutrients that you're eating from your food. It's like you're just eating the food and it's just going straight out. You need that vitamin D. It processes that shit. It's like a ninja. Slice it up and it's like binks, binks, binks. And then your body goes like, oh, thank you. Sklurmsh, sklurmsh. And it just absorbs it. So get that vitamin D. You could even look at it like this. Your cell. Remember Dragon Ball Z? Your cell. And the vitamins are the androids. And you need the androids to become your perfect self. So absorb them vitamins and become perfect. Perfect. And then there's another thing that I've been adding. I always kind of had it, but like I'm being more thoughtful about it. Exercise. Exercise, 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 exercise. Take a walk. Lift some weights. Try to do a jog. Try to swim. If you're near a pool, go swimming. I mean, I got Lake Ontario right here. I might try it, if no, I'm not that desperate. Um, I'll just find like a public pool somewhere and go swimming. And like, get some daily exercise. Get that heart going, get the muscles going. I mean, like with my job, like I'm kind of doing like physical labor like the whole day, so it's like that's kind of exercise. But like when you do it like so much like me, like you kind of get used to it, so it's like you kind of have to like go pretty hard when you exercise. But for y'all office folks, yeah, just take a walk. Take a quick jaunt. Some fresh air. Listen to the birds, butterflies. Roll around in the grass. And get some sunlight. Sunlight is like the dopest thing. I used to shudder every time I went into the sun. I'm like, it burns. But yeah, light helps. Boost your mood. Vitamin D. That's the OG source, the original gangster. Get that vitamin D in there. So that's like you're knocking off two things. And your routine's already off to a good start. Then we move on to sleep. Go to bed at a certain hour. And you're most likely to wake up at a certain hour. For most people, they have certain intervals of how long they sleep depending on different factors. I mean, like for instance, like me, if I'm feeling really tired, I can get 7 hours, but most often it's like at most like 5 hours of sleep. And I function really well off of 5 hours of sleep. Some people need more, and some people, have less. And if you have less than that, maybe, look at some things to adjust in your daily routine to help with your sleep. Maybe you're drinking before you go to sleep. Maybe that's a problem. Or you're looking at your phone. Shit's bright. I know they got them, what's it called? Blue filter glasses or some shit. And they also got blue filters on some of the phones that you could just turn on. Like, cut out the blue. Make that shit yellow. Yellow's better for your eyes. Yellow light. Shine bright like a diamond. But yeah, just adjusting these little things so you can sleep better, and cuz like sleep is fucking super important. I didn't know how important it was until like I talked to like a nutritional listener, and they're like, "Hey man, like how much you sleeping?" I'm like, I close my eyes, I wake up. That's good enough. It's like, motherfucker, you need to close your eyes and do something while you sleeping. You know what I'm saying? You dreaming? You dreaming, big fella? It's like, yeah, sometimes I dream. I see like a fucking ghost or some shit, and the motherfucker's talking shit like, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" And I'm like, who the fuck you call him buddy, pal? It's like, nah, man, I'm just a ghost in your dream, dog. We're just sleeping. You're sleeping. I ain't sleeping. This is the ghost talking. Who knows? I'm doing weird voices. Are we all the same voice? I think we are. But I'm you inside you in your dream. Your dreams are the future of your past. Hey, yo, y'all hearing this shit? Where is this going? Yeah, we want to know. I don't know. I'm a ghost. I'm a dream ghost at that. Dream gang. You tell me. Yo, this guy mad translucent. I don't even know. I'm getting concerned. This is still gonna be in the episode. But when you sleep, that's your body's chance to recuperate and sort of regenerate. You're healing. You go throughout your day, you're doing all this rigorous shit, you're thinking, and your body's, going through all this transformation and shit. And sleep is your chance to, like, it's like you're fucking back to tank. It's where you recuperate, you build all that shit back up, refresh. And then you're supposed to get up and feel, rejuvenated and go about that same shit all over again. And when you're not sleeping, it's like you're doing a marathon. There's no break, there's no healing, there's no recuperation. So your body just literally starts to slowly break down and like basically fall apart. So the main routine I feel everyone should have on lock and key is good nutrition, good exercise, and great sleep. Those three things, once you got that shit locked down, shit. Any motherfucking thing under the sun you can do. You can accomplish. But if one of those things out of whack, everything unbalanced, you're going to be feeling fucked up. You ain't got no chance of accomplishing shit if that shit fucked up. So staying consistent with that is the key. And then another routine I have, I try to talk to someone once a day. Doesn't even matter what. Just try to talk to someone every single day. Because there's points in my life where I just went like fucking months without saying shit to people. People didn't even know I was alive. Just like, hey, where's Allie? Where's Allie? I was just chilling. I didn't want to be bothered. But I realized, not interacting with people is fucking fucked. It's part of life to interact with other humans. Where, our survival is based around community. Without it, it's very difficult. Not impossible, just very difficult. And even now, trying to achieve success right now, it's like, man, you can do it, but like, if you ain't got no support, shit. That motherfucker hard as a motherfucker. You hear me, bitch? Shit. So yeah, I'm trying to, just say hello to somebody. And even like, yeah, I've been trying to talk to like new people every day. That one has been very interesting. That has been kind of wild too. People be saying some flagrant shit. Some real flagrant shit. I'm like, why did I message you? Because I tried out just like cruising on Instagram and just messaging like random people sometimes. And like most of the time, it's just like a pleasant, short conversation. Doesn't really, turn into friendship or anything. Not even really an acquaintance. And then there's like once in a while, like I just stumble upon like a meme account. And then I throw a comment on something that I thought was funny. And then, we'd start DMing back and forth. And then it just gets fucking weird. Just really super weird, super quickly. Random questions. I don't even want to read some of the questions that I was given. I was just like, yeah, this was a mistake. This is why our parents warned us about the internet. Motherfuckers are weird. Like, I don't know if it was a guy, girl, or other, or, and like, this person asked me, like, what do you think about putting a pickle up your butt and seeing if it ferments even further and what it tastes like after? It's like, how is that a thought? How is that a question to ask someone off rip? I said, hello, how's it going? Like, how do you lead with that? Fermenting a pickle further in your butt and then eating it? What? How long would it have to stay in there for to keep fermenting? Like, come on. It's already pickled. Golly. But yeah, it's like ranges from that. And yeah, sometimes people just saying pleasant shit. And he's like, oh, how's the weather's good? Yeah, the weather's good over here. It's like, oh, well, okay. So you have a good, what's up? You know what I'm saying? You have yourself a good day. Okay. And it's just like that. Boom. But yeah, the pickle butt shit, I don't know. That kind of makes me regret doing it, but I'm still trying. And then there's reading. I'm trying to get back into reading. Um like literally there's a book I read every single year of my life. It's called The Transcell Saga. My brother got it from one of his teachers in I think it was grade 2 or 3. Mrs. Fox, I still remember. And it's a great book written by Gary Paulson. It's a sci-fi adventure book. This kid gets lost and some shit happens. Forest, you know, howling thing. Fucking great book. But I feel like I should diversify what I read a little bit more. Because like basically all I read was like books assigned in school, like fucking Catcher in the Rye, Whipping Boy, and that sort of shit. And they're good books, but like I'm not interested in them. I just wanted to fucking pass the test that we're given. So it's like, yeah, I don't want this shit. So if anyone's got any book recommendations, I'm taking them. Yeah, trying to expand my horizons and my thoughts and embrace the literal literary world. I almost stumbled on that one. That's 10 points, Gryffindor. And then also writing. Still writing my books. That's a thing. It's not a fun process. My grammar is fucked. Yeah, I should have studied. See, I should have went to school for like literature and that sort of shit and learn how to write properly. Especially when it comes to different tenses and perspectives of people speaking. Because I don't even say who's speaking, and I'm just like confused of like, who the fuck's speaking in this sentence? And I kind of hate the fact that you have to write, oh, Pablo said, blah, 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 and then Rudy said, blah, blah, blah. Because I kind of tried to avoid that. But like, it's kind of necessary when you have multiple people speaking at the same time in a dialogue. Because it gets lost very easily. And I wrote that shit. So it's like, fuck. If I'm getting lost, I can't even imagine how the reader would feel. So I'm just working on that. Then also poetry. Really love writing poetry, getting into that and expressing feelings. And that has been really good for my routines and feeling good and staying consistent with that, really helps with my just like mental state. Cause usually I just like feel shit and then I just sit in it and then it just sits there and fucking I'm just feeling it. But at least with the writing, I can kind of analyze it and view it and kind of let it go a little bit. I'll just let it sit on a page rather than sit within me. And that's been fucking dope. Now, all of these things I've been adding into my routine and continually to do on a regular basis. And like, I literally know myself so well that I plan around when I fuck up. I have contingency plans for when I fall off the wagon to get back on it in a better state. Like I'm that guy. I'm him. But I'm also not him because like I still got a lot of shit to get together. But I'm getting there. It's fucking yeah, it's fucking dope to see that like yeah, the progress. But I'm getting there. And it feels fucking good. Cause like for instance, like if I mess up on my nutrition, my diet, I have a contingency. It's like, okay, we're gonna start fasting the next day to kind of mitigate the indulgence that happened at 3 a.m. at McDonald's. And and try to stay on track with that and not go overboard. And then, do extra exercise the next day, and like just try to stay even keel. Even keel and peel. Boinks. But letting myself be human and understanding that yeah, sometimes I'll flop, sometimes I'll make a mistake, but the overall big picture is that I'm continuing to improve over this greater amount of time than what I'd be doing previously. That's the biggest thing for me. And I hope, y'all out there hear this and you start to set up your own routines and consistently try to stay on it. And you have to hold like the thing is if you don't hold yourself accountable, no one will. Anybody can say whatever you're not doing this, you're not doing that. But if you're not telling yourself that you're not doing that shit and holding yourself accountable, then there's no point. Because it's up to you to fucking manage and set up everything that you want in your own life. No one else is responsible for your life but you. And that's, a humbling thing to hear. But also for me, staying consistent, I have a built-in punishment. So when I fuck up, I kind of have a task that I have to do. And it's always grueling. But I always make sure, if I do fuck up, I have to do this incredibly difficult thing. And it's usually, exercise related. And it kind of keeps me in line, per se. Because, like, I know I don't want to do it. But if I fuck up, I'm going to have to do it. And that's a part of holding yourself accountable and, staying on track. Because the worst feeling there is to let yourself down. That's the worst feeling, man. And like after a while, when you let yourself down so much, you get tired of it. And you go like, no, fuck this. Fuck it. Let's let's switch shit up. Let's do something better. And yeah. Get some routines going. Stay on track as much as you possibly can. And write it down. I feel like if you write down your like daily routine, your schedule, and plan things out beforehand, and then make contingencies for if things don't follow that plan. It feels like it feels like it's easier to stay on track that way. And I do gotta organize all my shit. Especially my poems. I got my poems in a big long ass fucking note. I got like 100 poems in that shit. I'm gonna organize it. I'm gonna organize it. But till then, y'all take care. It's a self-help episode. Buy my ebook. Coming out 2023. Words with Ali. Self-help guide to becoming better. No, becoming gooder. Yes. Yes. Terrible grammar. That's the way to go. All right, y'all. Peace.